to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be cooking. I'm going to be making my delicious tamales de pollo en salsa verde. That is green chicken tamales. Tamales, okay, I can't say it like that. Tamales. Okay, so yeah, it's a cold day. It's a nice, cold, breezy, windy day, and I thought today would be perfect. And since the holidays are literally around the corner, I figured, you know, might as well start getting in the mood, in the spirit, and start cooking some of those big, delicious dishes that the Hispanic culture usually does. So for me, something that I love to do are the green tamales. Well, I call them green tamales, but they're chicken with green salsa. So, but it's easier to say just green tamales. But these are the ingredients that we'll need. So here I have two or three pechugas de pollo. That's chicken breast. I tend to always well, I used to take away the fat. Now I actually leave in the fat. I do wash it, take off all that slimy part, but I do leave the fat because I've noticed that the fat actually gives it flavor. Then I have green tomatoes, tomatillos in Spanish. I have like 2, 4, 6, 7. Then I have about 7 chiles serranos. I know a lot of people say that the jalapeno peppers will be better because they're not as spicy, but I mean, I personally don't think these are that spicy unless you get like that lucky bunch, but to each their own. You can swap those off for jalapenos. Then I have two golden cloves. What are we talking about? 2 cloves of garlic, and then I have like a 1.5 bay leaf. Then I have a piece of onion, cilantro, chicken bouillon, my corn husk, and then my masa for my tamales. So I already have here 2 pots. This is a big one where I'm going to be putting my chicken, and then this is the small one where I'm going to be putting my tomatoes. So I already have my hands washed. I'm going to put my chicken into my boiling water. I'm going to put my onion. I'm going to put my cloves. I'm going to put my bay leaf. And then, so with this, the chicken bouillon, you guys are going to just add it to taste. So you know how much you'll put. I'll be starting with a spoon. I'll add it here. Probably add like half of another spoon. And then I'm just going to cover it. And I'm going to let that cook until it's done. Now, you guys can always cook your chicken how you guys normally cook it. It's all up to you guys. This is just preference. Believe it or not, I literally, well, I don't know if because I like to cook, but I find this recipe pretty easy. It's just time consuming. So I'm just going to put my lid and I'm going to let that happen. Here in this pot, we're just going to add our chiles for right now. And once these are almost cooked, then we'll add our tomatillos, because we don't want our tomatillo to be too soury. So we're just going to do that. So once our chiles are looking like this, which is like that dark green, or I don't know what color you guys would call it. I call it like an olive green. I'm going to go ahead and just put all my tomatillos in there. I already washed my tomatillos. They're nice and clean. I'm over here having you guys watch the ground. I'm sure you guys don't want to be watching my floor. And then I'm just going to carry you guys over here and show you guys how my chicken is looking like. Sorry. So it looks like this so far. I mean, hopefully you guys know how chicken's supposed to cook. I usually always tend to get a fork and poke it through And once I no longer see pink, then that's when I know that it's done. Oh, and then when it's obviously easier to shred, then that's when I know it's done. So here, guys, we have our corn husk. So it's our hojas de tamales. Hojas de tamales. Oh my god, in Spanish. Hojas para tamales. Son hojas de elote. So when I was little, I always used to see my grandma literally get a lot of these and just put them like in a big plastic container. And I'm talking about like super big plastic container. And just let them water for like days, actually. So they can be super soft to control. But I don't have days because I literally just decided to do this about an hour ago. So I'm just gonna water them, separate them one by one. And then I have my small tamalera right here, which is, it's una vaporadora, how do you say, a steamer? Like for steaming food, like the big pots. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take this part off so it can be good. And I'm also doing this step so I can kind of like take off any dirt that, oh, that's usually not good, but I'll show you guys a trick later how to fix that. Hold on, what am I doing? Well, yeah, I usually clean them out because, you know, just in case any excess hair like this. So if you guys see red hair, you see it? If you see the red hair, don't get scared. It's like from the corn, but there's not human's hair. I used to think it was human's hair when we were little, but I realize it's not. It's the corn. I don't feel like we got good husk here. They're all little and stuff. I usually like the big ones. I usually like, if you have a Costco membership, guys, I'm sure, I haven't gone this month, November, just started literally, but I haven't gone to Costco, but usually their corn husks are like the perfect size. The manufacturer who does them does a really good job at getting the good quality, unlike these, but they're still good because we need the bottom. That's all we need, the bottom part. So we're going to continue to rinse all of our corn husks out. So as I was telling you guys earlier, I do believe that this recipe is easy. It's just extremely time consuming because it can take hours. Well, you know, you got to cook the chicken and then you got to let it cool down, then you got to shred it, and then you got to put your salsa. So the chicken is the same. Some people can, instead of with like the green salsa, you guys can make like your favorite red salsa. I think you can make any salsa you like and you prefer and just use that. And it'll work because, I mean, just make sure that it has flavor and you'll be good. But anyways, the time consuming part when making tamales is when you're putting like the masa in there. I know they've invented like cool hacks, like how to do it faster, but I still don't get it. So we're gonna keep doing this to all of them, okay? I'll be right back. So I just finished rinsing off all my husks. So now what I'm gonna do is fill it up all the way with water, and that's just so they can stay nice and soft. And it'll be easier for us to manage when to use them. So here I'm showing you guys, this is the one I'm going to be using. It's a 32 quart steamer, vaporera. So this is how it looks on the inside. It has this extra thing, and then we usually tend to fill it up with water. Oh, there's like a line where we get to fill it up with water. That which is all this thing that helps it like come up, and that's what helps cook the tamales. This I think it's too big. I don't think I'm gonna need all of the space, but this one here is too small, I think. But anyways, that one's something that's better. So we're just going to be doing this. So while that's happening, let's multitask here. Let's not just get stuck in one area. Can you guys see, excuse the yelling, I got girls in the back. The chiles and the tomatillos are done, so we are going to turn it off. We are going to let it cool. And then we'll just wait for our chicken to finish cooking. And then once that's done cooking, then we'll start putting everything together. Excuse me for the angles. The camera's like everywhere. But I'll see you guys in a bit, alright? Okay, so we are going to check our chicken. It's been in there for about 30 minutes now. Sorry. Never have everything ready. But okay, so we're gonna cut through it a bit. Hold it with your tonsils and see how it was easy to kind of pull apart, and there's no pink in there. So our chicken is ready, and we're just gonna turn off our pot and put it aside.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
We're not gonna add consomme or nothing because the chicken stock already has some. So we'll add some later on when we taste it when it's with the chicken, but not right now. It's
in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh.
I'm turning it on, and what we're gonna do in the skillet is add some, excuse me, add some cooking oil, just a little bit, like so. And then we're gonna cut a few pieces of this onion. So we cut it in circles and then into moon shape, so we're just gonna add it there. We're gonna let it sizzle here. Yep. So here, while this is getting a nice sizzle, we're gonna start shredding our chicken breast. And it doesn't have to be like super fine. It's your choice. You want chunks, very thin. It's all up to you. I'm not stingy with my tamales, so I like to put a nice good amount. So then I figure that I don't have to go super, ooh, it's still hot. Too hot. Coming back, we're gonna have to use some forks to shred this. Oh my god, I wish you guys can smell how this onion is starting to smell right now. Oof. Delicious. Well, I like onions, so I guess that's why I think it's good. We're gonna give this a little stir. We're gonna add our salsa right here. And that's just so the salsa can get some like flavor in there. We're gonna put it on medium and we're gonna let it do its thing.
Wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go! Alright, now this Christmas We're gonna dance.
We're gonna dance, dance, dance,
Come on.
dance, dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this
So we
song.
have our shredded chicken. We have our salsa boiling. And we're just gonna dump our chicken in there. Slowly, because you don't want it to splash all over you. Seems like I missed these 2 pieces. I'll just shred them really quick right here. Okay. And now we're just gonna give it a stir. So we're just gonna mix it very well. Let's kind of cut that one up. So here is actually where we taste our salsa. So make sure it's all mixed. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of more consomme. And I'm only gonna grab about this much, just very little. And I'm gonna sprinkle it around and just stir it around. Nice stir. And I'll try it again. Much better. Toasted. I'm gonna turn it off, and we're just gonna let it do its thing for a few minutes, well, at least until we finish getting our masa over here. We're gonna get our tabla because we are about to get messy, and I'll be back because this is too heavy. Okay, everyone. Oh, you guys can't see me. Probably there. Okay, so I'm back. Excuse because it looks a little bit darker, I've noticed, but this light keeps messing up on me. But I already have my station ready right here. I have my masa for the tamales. I have my corn husks. And right over here, out of sight, I have my chicken. So, we're about to get dirty and messy. And then back here, if you guys can't see, and it's a bit far, but I already put my big steamer in here, and I added the water to the line. I'll show you guys in a bit once we get to this point, because I'm going to show you guys the trick that my mom taught me with the water. So when we have our husk, we're going to feel for the, you could even see the softer side. So it has like a rough, oh, you're not going to be able to see it. It has a rough side, and it has a very nice smooth side. We're going to use the smooth side. So we're practically just going to grab it, put it in our palm. Some people put it like this, some people grab it, put it on the side. I move around. I really don't have anything that really works for me like 100%, so I ended up moving around until it gets the job done. So I really don't care. So it seems like my hand feels like grabbing it like this. And I say my hand is because, yes, it's my hand. So I have a regular big soup spoon, and I'm just gonna put it, I don't go all the way to the top. We're gonna go in the middle, and then from the middle spread it to the sides, like so. Let me show you guys. Like so. And then you guys can put as much or as less that you guys want, because it depends how thick or how thin you want your tamal with the dough, with the masa. So it's all up to you guys. we don't want too much in our tamales, so we're just gonna put, I think we're gonna be like in the middle, right in between. So here's the first one. Just like this. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Hold on. Okay, here. I think I got you guys a bit closer. So this is how I did it. So this is how it looks. It's not too much. So now we got our tonsils, and we're gonna grab a chicken, and you're gonna again put as much as you want. I don't like being stingy, but you put it right in the center. Oops, sorry. You put it right in the center. And then you flip one side in, and then the other side. And then the corner part that's here, you just flip it up. And here you go. Here's your nice tamal. So we're gonna be putting them all right here. So let's repeat our step. So remember I said we're gonna use the soft side, not the rough side. And then we'll just continue this step until we are done. This is the time consuming part. This is the time that takes forever. So if you guys know an easier way to put the masa on, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I know that there's this like square spatula that they made specifically for this. I tried it once and I just couldn't get the hang of it. So I figured that the spoon is the easiest method for me. Because sometimes, you know, when you get like a new little cool gadget, you ended up wasting time trying to figure that out versus just doing it your old-fashioned way. So again, we put it in the middle, we fold one side, then we fold the other. Now I don't put a lot of masa on the sides either. Then we fold this top, because why would I want masa on the sides left like that? I want what's, you know, with the meat right there.
Yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the January. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
This is all I was able to make with the amount of chicken that I had. So I still have corn husks that I'll be reusing for Christmas. Well, not reusing, but I'll use it again. Same thing. I still have some masa left, which I'm not gonna use anymore. But so this is a trick. I know this pot it is too big. That one probably be perfect, but we'll just keep it with this one. And the reason why is because sometimes I had to add water in the middle of the process, and then I don't want to have to be moving the tamales around. So this is a trick my mom taught me to do. You grab foil paper, you make little balls, and you dump them in there. And you just dump them there. And what these little balls are for is that when it starts boiling, we'll be able to hear them bounce up and down, and when we're running low on water, we won't be able to hear them. So we have that. Now we're gonna do that. So I'll have you guys at this angle so you guys can see how I'm gonna fix my tamales. Oh, let me fix that one first. We're gonna stand them up. We're gonna put them all around the border. Well, you guys can't see yet, but all around the border, like so. Until we fill it up. Excuse the dogs barking, someone must be passing by. So I didn't make too many, like it didn't come out a lot with the chicken, but I actually work what I have. I did have the masa because I've been wanting to do them, so I just bought the masa like a day ago. But I was gonna make them till tomorrow, Sunday, but I decided to just make them now. All our tamales are in, like so. So now what we're gonna do, this may sound a bit odd, and it's not gonna burn, at least it never has, so I hope I don't jinx it. But you're gonna get a towel, and you're gonna just cover your tamales. And this is to keep like the moist in. So we have our lid, oh, where is it at? We have our lid. Make sure you check your time. Oh, it's 3 o'clock on the dot. I'm gonna cook them at high medium high, and we are literally gonna check on them within an hour. But remember I told you guys about that trick with the foil paper, so I'll also be listening to it to make sure that I can hear those little balls. All right, so I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Okay, so it's been an hour that these bad babies have been in here. Woo. You guys see that? And we're gonna check them. So, oh my god! I don't know if I can show you guys because of the steam, but they're almost done. They're still a little bit soft, but they're almost done. But see how the towel works? It's keeping all the steam in. So we're gonna save all the steam in. And don't do that. And we're just gonna keep it in there for another half hour. It's been about 20 more minutes. Ooh, we gotta be careful. And I'm gonna check them again. Whew. Damn, that looks good. Hold on. And they look good, but they feel soft, probably because they're still, oh, sorry. Sorry, fucked up. So let me check it. They're so hot. Where's the tonsils? Where's the tonsils? Okay, we're gonna leave them for another 20 minutes. Okay guys, so my tamales are done after an hour and about 35 minutes. They're finally done. Here, there it is. So what I like to do next, I don't eat my tamales just like that. So we're just gonna open it like so. Let me bring the camera down so you guys can focus here. So we're gonna open it. Oh my god. Perfect. See, we don't have any of it sticking to the leaf. It's nice and just comes right out. Here we go. So here I actually have some extra salsa that was left over, and I always put extra salsa on mine. So I chopped off some onions and some cilantro. I'm gonna put that in my salsa. So when I prepare my tamal, I'll show you guys how to do it. But first, I'm gonna cut this open so you guys can see how my tamal looks from the inside. Oof, it's still hot. I don't know if you guys can see it. But that's how it looks. Delicious. So when I prepare my tamales, I put mayonnaise on top. I know that sounds weird to you guys, but it's kind of like when you prepare an elote. So I put mayonnaise all over it. I put some cheese. This is queso cotija. Then I go ahead and put some butter. And just a little bit. And now, that salsa, we're going to give it a mixture. And we're just going to drizzle it on top.